I'm going to give this fireplace a little facelift with some paint, some new trim, mantle, um, an open cabinet on either side under the window, and some shiplap up above where they're going to mount their TV. If you don't have one of these Craig jigs for making face frames, pocket screws, there's other ways to put your face frames together, but that really makes it a heck of a lot easier. And then I use a 3/8 rabbiting bit set for 1/4 inch deep for the back side where I'm going to put my recessed panel. You could do that on a table saw also, but having a router makes it a lot easier. So after I got those built, I have the middle part above the firebox. That's going to be a separate piece because I have to be able to transport all this stuff. I cut some 1x stock 1x6 for a baseboard with a baseboard molding on top of it, and just laying it here so I can check. I got a little chamfer on the inside edge of the where the raised panel goes, and then I'll flip these over. I'm just checking to make sure it fits good before I sand all this stuff and attach it. I'm going to flip it over and put my 1/4 inch plywood panels in, run a bead of glue around that inside edge, set the panels in, and then use a little trim gun with some little brads to hold it in place till the glue sets. There's corners you can round off. This doesn't have to be perfect. So I just nubbed the corners off there, and then attached my baseboard and moldings, and filled all the nail holes, sanded it up, get it ready for paint. And then I got started on the mantle, which obviously I took all my measurements before I started building. And this mantelpiece is upside down the way it's sitting here. It's just going to flip over top of the those other panels after they're applied to the fireplace. That should just slip over top everything and then get nailed up. That's the middle panel that goes above the firebox. It's all put together, ready to go. Like I said, I have to transport this stuff, so it's got to be kind of portable. These window boxes, just a real basic 3/4 plywood box with a 1x face frame. I got 1/4 inch plywood on the back, full overlay. You're not going to see any of that or the one side and most of the other side. And then a face frame on the front, a little block there to stiffen everything up. And that's it for those. So I started by fitting those boxes in, cut the carpet and the pad out, the baseboard, fitted those in, and then I'll trim the carpet and tuck that back in when I'm done. I got the fireplace trim all put together there, 3 pieces, and got the boxes in with the tops on. I got another piece of trim that goes around the top of the box to hide the edge of the plywood, and then that's a nailer above the fireplace for my the back of the mantle to fasten to after it's all on. I got my trim piece on the front of the box. I got the trim construction adhesive to the fireplace, real good, and that actually sat overnight to dry, the construction adhesive. So I had a little space to fill above the fireplace there. I just put a little 1x block in there to fill that space, and then the mantle slides over top of that. And then after I got the mantle on, I started with a piece of trim on the left side of the fireplace. There's no studs or anything, so I'm gluing and angle nailing, shooting some brads in there to hold it till the glue dries, because I'm kind of between studs here on both sides. I have all my studs marked, but on the left and far right side I'll have to glue it, and then there's my studs with the pencil line there. Construction adhesive. I'll angle nail both left and right side and then hit every stud with the trim gun. I got some 1 3/4 trim nails in my gun for that. So the shiplap I angled nails into the sides, like I said. That's just going to hold it till the glue sets. I ended up nailing one through the tongue and one into the face of the board. That way I had half as many holes to fill before painting. So there, you only got one nail in each board there, each stud. So that's kind of before paint. The brick's got a little bit of paint on it there. The brackets mounted, and then afterwards, everything, couple coats of paint. TV's up there. I got a little bit of work to do, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. So yeah, if you need some ideas, hope that helps.